The leopard moves with confidence, slipping through the tall grass as night tightens its grip on the savannah. Hunger has sharpened its focus, narrowing the world to a single objective hidden below ground. A warthog burrow lies ahead. The scent is strong. The promise of an easy meal hangs in the air. Without hesitation, the young leopard plunges forward, forcing its body into the narrow opening. Its claws scrape against thick, leathery earth as it reaches deep into the darkness, searching blindly for movement. Suddenly, the ground trembles. A warthog bursts from the burrow, exploding into motion with shocking speed. That ambush collapses instantly, turning confusion into chaos. The warthog retreats into the grass, leaving the leopard frozen for a moment, startled, disoriented, but still driven by hunger. The leopard hesitates only briefly before returning to the burrow, convinced that the effort cannot be wasted. From the shadows, unseen eyes watch. The leopard digs again, pulling harder this time, muscles straining as it drags a second warthog from the burrow's depths. The night erupts. With a violent surge of power, the warthog fights back, hooves tearing through dust as it tries to break free. The leopard clamps its jaws onto the animal's shoulder, refusing to release its grip. This is no longer a silent hunt. It is a raw display of force and desperation. The leopard holds on, knowing that letting go could mean failure, or worse, injury. But just as it seems to gain control, the darkness comes alive again. From the burrow, a second adult warthog explodes into the open. There is no hesitation. No retreat. Bound by instinct and necessity, the warthogs stand together. Heads lowered. Tusks forward. What was once a hunt becomes a confrontation. The leopard, though agile and powerful, now faces two full-grown adults acting as a single unit. Each attempt to isolate one warthog is immediately countered by the other. Every pounce is answered with a jarring strike. Tusks graze the leopard's flank. Dust clouds the air. The ground shakes with the sound of impact and defiance. The leopard strikes again, aiming for the throat, but the second warthog slams into its side, breaking the attack before it can land. Again and again, the cycle repeats. Attack. Counter. Retreat. The warthogs do not flee. They advance. Their bellows echo across the plain, a warning not just to this predator, but to any that might be watching. For the leopard, confidence begins to crack. The cost of this meal is rising too fast. Energy drains. Pain spreads. The realization sets in, this hunt cannot be won without paying a price too high to survive. In a final decision driven by instinct, the leopard turns and runs. Muscles ignite. Spots blur into motion. It flees across the open ground, chased by the fury it awakened. The warthogs pursue only far enough to ensure the message is delivered. When the dust finally settles, the leopard disappears into the distance alive, but defeated. Its ambition outpaced its judgment. What began as a calculated ambush became a lesson written in pain. In the wild, success is never guaranteed. Even the most skilled predators must choose carefully when to strike and when to walk away. Tonight, survival belonged not to speed or stealth, but to unity and resolve. As the sun lowers and the heat of the day begins to fade, the savannah slowly comes alive again. Across the open land, antelopes and deer move with caution, drawn by a need that outweighs fear. Water. The river ahead is quiet, almost inviting. Its surface reflects the sky, calm and undisturbed. But beneath that stillness lies a presence older than the land itself. The herd approaches carefully. Heads lift. Ears turn. Every step is measured. For grazing animals, drinking is one of the most dangerous moments of the day. Their focus shifts from scanning the horizon to lowering their heads, exposing themselves to what they cannot see. The riverbank holds no warning. Hidden just below the surface, crocodiles remain perfectly still. Their bodies blend into the mud and shadows, eyes barely breaking the waterline. They do not chase. They wait. As the first antelope bends down to drink, the balance of the moment changes. The herd relaxes slightly, reassured by the absence of movement. But stillness, in this place, is deception. In a sudden burst, the water explodes. A crocodile surges forward with incredible speed, jaws snapping shut in a single decisive motion. The river erupts into chaos. Water sprays into the air as the herd scatters in panic. Some escape instantly, leaping back from the bank. Others are not fast enough. Another crocodile lunges, seizing its target at the edge of the river. There is no prolonged struggle. The power of the ambush leaves little time to react. The river settles almost as quickly as it erupted. What remains is silence, broken only by ripples spreading outward. For the crocodiles, the hunt is over. Energy is conserved. Every movement had purpose. They retreat back into the water, dragging their catch into deeper currents, away from the shore. Feeding is slow and methodical, shared among those who participate.